It kind of started as an annual event, so the cider producers started getting together and running a festival at the Clyther Arms in Abergavenny. And year on year that grew. More and more producers came on board and started getting involved with what they were doing, and it turned from not just a festival but into more of a society. At the moment we have around 65 producer members, and we also have around 80 friend members. And so the producer members can be of any size and scale. They can be hobbyists or they can be large-scale producers selling across the UK. So the main factor is that as a producer member of the society, you produce a craft cider, so it's a pure juice cider. The majority of the producers also use Welsh apples or varieties sourced from Welsh orchards. In working together, we've obviously had a much more powerful force to be able to market Welsh cider as a product. 10 years ago, it probably wasn't even known that there was a Welsh cider, and still today we do get people saying, Welsh cider? I've never heard of any such thing. But we've benefited, I think, across the UK, we've all benefited from what's called the Magners impact, and with more and more consumers purchasing the craft style cider, there's much more interest in the product, so our producers are finding there's much more demand. I think that all the producers would agree that their demand far outweighs their supply, and we are seeing much more of a growth industry. And I think in working together and being able to develop marketing, set these quality benchmarks in the industry through the championships, look at packaging solutions and other such projects, then it's really helped to develop the industry.
There's a lot of project work that we do, and we're not affiliated with any one specific cider maker, so we work on behalf of all the cider makers in Wales. There's a lot of projects on the go at the moment, such as Welsh Perry and Cider guide, which will be a tourist guide for people to come along and do almost a trail throughout Wales. So we're helping to advertise and promote cider makers and their products. We work on a political level as well. You know, we've been lobbying to bring all the information to the forefront, to work with the producers to try and reduce unit price and things like that. And we work on a consortium basis with them as well. There's a lot that we do really to help increase the benefits for cider makers in Wales and the knowledge of it outside as well, which is something that we do lead on based in this office here. We're also a central point of contact for producers, which is something that we never had before the office was in place and before the project allowed for 2 full members of staff. So it's a good point of call for not just producers and friend members, but also other organisations and other industries to get in touch with us to really branch out into the Welsh cider industry.